Malcolm X, a name that echoes through history as a champion of civil rights and black empowerment, had a past far more complicated than many realize. Before becoming the iconic leader we know, he lived a life entangled with Harlem's underworld, navigating a city that was both vibrant and dangerous. In the 1940s, Harlem was a world of contrasts. It was a hub for culture, music, and art, yet it was also a battleground for power among criminal networks. The Italian mafia, led by families like the Genovese, dominated much of the city's organized crime, controlling gambling, numbers, and rackets. But Harlem had its own power structures, the most prominent of which was the Black Mafia, led by Ellsworth "Bumpy" Johnson. Bumpy wasn't just a criminal. He was a protector of the black community, enforcing his own rules and maintaining control in a neighborhood often ignored or exploited by outsiders. Malcolm, known in his younger years as Detroit Red, grew up amid this chaos. His early life was filled with instability, poverty, and brushes with the law. As a teenager, he drifted into Harlem's nightlife, hustling, gambling, and running with local gangs. It was a world of fast money and constant danger, where survival meant knowing who to trust and when to keep your head down. Eventually, Malcolm's criminal activities caught up with him. Arrested and sentenced to prison, he faced years behind bars, a turning point that would reshape his life entirely. Within the prison walls, Malcolm discovered the Nation of Islam, a movement that offered structure, purpose, and a vision for black self-determination. He devoured their teachings, read voraciously, and began the profound transformation from a street hustler to a disciplined, articulate leader. Upon his release, Malcolm returned to Harlem, a changed man, yet still aware of the city's complex dynamics. While he no longer engaged in crime, he maintained connections with figures like Bumpy Johnson and other community leaders who had shaped Harlem's streets. These ties were strategic and nuanced. Malcolm understood that to reach the heart of Harlem, he had to acknowledge the realities of power within the neighborhood. He leveraged these relationships not for personal gain, but to ensure that his message of empowerment, education, and self-respect reached those who needed it most. Bumpy Johnson and the Black Mafia wielded influence over much of Harlem's social and economic life. By aligning, even indirectly, with these figures, Malcolm could navigate the streets safely and amplify his voice. He recognized that social change required more than speeches and activism. It required understanding the networks that governed daily life and earning respect on every level. Malcolm X's story is a testament to transformation, strategy, and survival. His connection to Harlem's underworld shows that history is rarely black and white. It's a reminder that even the most celebrated figures often operate within complex worlds, learning to navigate power, influence, and human nature to make an impact. Ultimately, Malcolm X's legacy isn't just about his speeches or his activism. It's about the journey from a life of chaos to one of purpose, the ability to see opportunity and strategy where others saw danger, and the courage to use every experience, even those shadowed by crime, to educate, empower, and inspire generations.